Hey guys, welcome to Instinctual Tarot. I am Dre Eden, and I'm here to give a randomly collective reading. You guys know how it goes over here. All these messages may not resonate, but we take what does and we leave the rest. And if you find any messages today, I hope they reach you in the best mind, body, and spirit. Excited to be here today. And I also want to thank you guys for all the support. Just watching the videos, it's been amazing. Past couple of weeks over here on the tube. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. And I'm excited to do this random read over here today live. Sounds. Okay. Gatherings and celebration. I get it. I like it. Queen of Cups. Now you guys know how it goes over here. You take what does, leave the rest, right? I like it. Action, adventure, and fearlessness within situations that got to do with gatherings and celebrations for some of you guys out there. Abundance and support and sharing will come into your life at a time when you are allowing healing, love, and nurturing within a situation right at this moment. Right after it says, watch out for deceit and concealment, deception and trickery, tactics and strategy coming from an energy when you're in a celebratory way, one way or another. That's always how it comes out. The Tower card 16 can be very significant for some of you guys out there. Upheaval, disaster, and foundations within a situation. So I really see it as if when you start basically loving on yourself one way or another, doing all the good things, allow healing, love, and nurturing within your situation, right? That's when certain strategies and tactics come in your life. The devil always surfaces when you're in a blessing one way or another. Let's remember that. So really, not to say watch out or look out for these certain type of things, but also when you are at a defining time within your life, held very high, your head held very high one way or another, just pay attention to the energies around you, I would say. At this time, we have Five of Pentacles for some of you guys out there. A need, poverty, low resources, and hardships could be an energy that is around you at this time. Yeah, and I see it's not really the collective that's in that kind of spirit, or if you are, there is a certain satisfaction, comfort, and emotional stability that you're getting out of the situation right now. Not saying that poverty is a thing. I like to think that poverty is a mindset, right? So when you're looking at certain things like that within your life and low resources, hardships that come into your life, when things are difficult, how are you looking at those things to be difficult within your life, right? Is my favorite saying, is your cup half empty or is it half full? Because that's going to emulate on the outside of whatever is going on the inside of you. So you want to have hopeful dreams and hopeful wishes within how you perceive things within your life, so you'll be able to leak out of you one way or another. If that made sense, right, guys? Okay, imprisonment, entrapment, and self-victimization will come over you if you don't handle these certain situations, right? Being in a tower situation is not always easy for those who are going through them, but I really feel as if you're led into those situations of deception and tactics and trickery and all those things, then you would come out on the other side a little bit bitter and a little bit bruised. But that's why we are here, right? I love it. Okay, you have the Five of Wands. Be wise and take life as it comes. Arguments and competition and tension. So I really feel as if it's when the great things start coming in your life. And I really feel as if they're in the near future. 12 can be very significant for some of you guys out there. These tactics and these strategies have a lot to do with you not really being vulnerable for yourself one way or another at this time. Very much pay attention to that. Like three, my husband crush is staying separately and currently it's no contact. Will he contact me? I will get to that question. Those of you who are watching, Please subscribe to the channel so you'll know when I go live and have new videos for you. And thanks again for all the video watches, like on my shorts and stuff. I appreciate that from you guys. We'll have a little Q&A after, no problem. Let me get through this collective real quick, my people. We got the Page of Pentacles here: ideas, opportunities, employment, and craving new adventures. So if you're somebody right now that's in the middle of not understanding where you want to go in life and moving forward within that and how to do so, it says your focus on your dreams will bring you great success in this moment. So if you see in this video, that's a word for you to understand that no matter what you are going through, that things are going to find itself one way or another, especially when it comes to your foundation, how you walk on your feet in this moment. Okay, you can always call on your natural talent. I want you guys to know, take the courage and determination, passion and joy and what you love at this moment. It's a very critical point for you to understand, where do you want to go within your life at this time. Hello. Hello, Avrai. Hello. No, sir, you get on your knees and pray, right? That's what you need to do. We're blessed over here. Anywho, it says courage, determination, and passion and joy within a situation. The Three of Swords is here: heartbreak, suffering, and grief within a situation. I really feel as if you're going through the ups and downs of life, like I said before, new ideas will enter your head, new employment for those that are searching for it. It stands on a basis of a foundation for you to understand. So this is like you going to work, or this is with your family members or a loved one. If you feel as if arguments and competition and tension is a thing, it's only to knock you off your rocker. It's only to get you outside of yourself one way or another. So please do not pay attention to things. Now, you see the people in the comments that want to come here and tell me how to do my job, what I'm called to do. That's to get me off my path. Now, you got to realize, when you doing what's best for you and then somebody else, that was a prime example right there. I'm doing what I'm called to do, but you here telling me to get on my knees and pray. Baby, I'm praying right now. You don't see it? The cards is nothing but the Bible. 78 cards in Bible form, from the Fool's Journey to the Emperor. They don't get that, though. They see it as something totally different when it's the same thing. That's why it behooves them to mind their business. All right, we have the Chariot card. Very beautiful for some of you guys out there. The 7 can be very significant within a situation. It says drive, willpower, confidence, direction, and ambition. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. Right? We have drive, willpower, confidence, direction, and ambition. When it comes to you standing firm into the things that you want in life at this moment, if so, the Five of Pentacles shall ever leak in your life, and it speaks of low resources and hardship. Always do what's best for you in that situation. As I said before, poverty to me is a mindset. It could be very physical, don't get me wrong, but it starts in your head first. We got looking ahead, expansion and rapid growth and all the things that you want to do at this moment. Moving forward, for some, not for all, please take the energies where they resonate. It's a failure, defeat, and backstabbing within a situation of you moving forward within your life, not being stagnated and not able to see what's ahead of you within this moment, mind, body, and spirit. A failure, a defeat, a backstabbing only comes with when you take new beginnings and wonder, curiosity, a new path within your life. Like I said before, the devil comes when you have greatness in front of you, right? Pay attention. Now let's get some energy on your near future. Priya, I see your question, but let me get through this first, and I'll be kindly to answer your question if you stick around. We could do a little Q&A up in here. Why not? It's a good day. All right. We have the King of Swords here. Head over heart, discipline and truth at this moment. What to look forward to, guys, coming up. Page of Pentacles, happy, surprise, dreamer, and sensitivity within the things that you like at this moment. Zero could be very significant. That means starting from the point of entry of anything within your life in this moment. It is a new adventure, it's a new path. It is having a new thought within your head to move on with that. If you're thinking about anything right now, collective, it behooves you to understand exactly how to move within that, because something very magnetic or beautiful can happen within your life if you just move on that intention, right? On that thought, whatever that is to you at the time. Triumph in the face of difficulty, drive and willpower, confidence, direction, and ambition. I love the Chariot card for that. Don't forget about that 7 I talked about earlier. 10 can be very significant for some of you guys. It's a very, 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 very lucky time for some of you guys. Karma and destiny calls you right now in this opportunities of moving forward. If you're thinking about anything, probably that's why you're here today to listen to this message. It says what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. So in the point of where you feel like you want to give up within your life, that's when things become so much better for you in that time. I keep saying that because I really feel as if we can all get very much discouraged within the situation of moving forward within our life, because is when you're in the thick of it, it's so easy to want to give up and want to, you know what, this is not it. And I think just to have that reminder, right, guys, that moving forward is a blessing and a beautiful thing. Let me get some more energy out here for you guys. What do I want to go? I'll go to Love Oracle with a little bit of what's the vibe in it. Addiction for some of you guys, be careful with the addiction. It could take you off your path at this moment and move you into a way of where you don't want to be. It says toxic attachment. Remember, it's not always drugs, but it absolutely can be toxic a toxic attachment to whatever people, places, and things within this situation. Drugs and alcohol could play a part within this, and a certain obsession. That's why just being materialistic within a certain situation could put you in a frame or a form of addiction. Please remember that within your life for whoever that resonates with. We have a hookup for some of you guys out there within your life, right? It says one night stand, intimacy, casual relationships, and a fling. Okay. For some of you guys, that is the point of where you want to go in life. Have a hookup in a situation, but make sure it doesn't turn into an addiction situation. For some of you guys, I got to narrate that, right? Make sure this hookup is something that you absolutely want to see in your life. And for some of you, this is where your luck, karma, and destiny will come up at. There's cycles and opportunities for you to have a great situation. I mean, shit. For some people, one night stands is a thing, right? And we have ex lover here, memories, past old flame, feeling nostalgic because you coming into what God, Spirit, Universe has for you at this moment. You're very lucky at this time. For those who don't see it yet, this is the 10. It is an ending which starts a new beginning for some of you guys out there. Very beautiful for those people in the back. Hi, people down there. Welcome. Subscribe to the page, please. Trying to hit that 1,000. And thank you very much for being here. We will do a little Q&A at the end. Priya is first with that question. I'm going to pull some cards for you guys. If you stick around, thank you for being here and liking the video. Mystery. I love this card. Unknown, enigma, illusion, and what's that, confusion for some of you guys. Some of you guys are very mysterious in the way that you are walking within life at this moment. I really feel as if maybe you being addicted to certain things, I mean, certain addictions could be good if you're addicted to wanting better out of your life, and that is a constant move forward for you at this time, right? I say an ex-lover for some of you guys. When we speak relationship one way or another, an ex-lover definitely finds you mysterious at this time and may want to hook up with you if that's a thing. Some of you guys are very single, alone, isolation, lonely, and guarded at this time, right? You and your wine, ain't nothing wrong with that. I really find that when some of you guys sit by yourself, that's when you really get The hangman type of energy. 12 can be very significant at this time for some of you guys out there. That is a sacrifice, perspective, a release, a detachment, looking at the world from a different perspective. For some of you guys out there, very beautiful. Relationship could come into play at this time. A commitment, a partner, boyfriend or girlfriend. Put the energies wherever they lie. Right now, some of you guys are getting back to knowing yourself from being single and ready to love again, ready to step forward within that situation, however you feel within that. Some of you guys are coming out of addiction one way or another, whatever your addiction is. Potato chips can be an addiction. Too much soda can be an addiction. And then you have the great ones, right? Drugs, alcohol, codependency, those type of things that we're stepping into, memories and past, old flames and nostalgic. Maybe somebody is addicted to you at this time and you coming off as very mysterious to these people one way or another within your life. Okay. Ghosted. Some of you guys are going to ghost a situation, people, places, and things, put the energy where they lie, right? Disappear, silence, ignore, and reject whatever does not phase you, or call on your energy in a good way, one way or another. Some of you gonna ghost the snake in your life. Who has that snake in their life at this moment, right? Deception, shadiness, temptation, and enemy on you becoming so better. Some people don't like you for the fact that you are mysterious in their life. You are a mystery, you are an enigma, you are an illusion, unknown, confusing to them when they look at you, because maybe you're not the person to tell all your business or make your next move. You don't tell your right hand what your left hand is doing, so to speak, at this moment, which is a very beautiful thing. Do not speak of your dreams and aspirations until they come to fruition. For some of you guys out there, it's not being deceptive in any way, but you got to covet your dreams sometimes, your wants and your aspirations. It'll help you out in the future. More unfinished business when it comes to a relationship is not over. Patterns and back and forth and baggage when somebody wants to know your information and the things that you got going on in your life one way or another. It's on you whether you want to do that. The travel card talks about distance and boundaries. You are putting that distance and that boundaries against this. This is very much giving could have been in the past a toxic relationship, but somebody very much getting out of that. If we want to talk relationship at this moment, ghosting a relationship, being a mystery to addiction, traveling single, having one night stands and hookups could be an exciting thing for some of you guys out there. I'm not saying, protect yourself and all the great good things within that, but we all grown out here, right? Divine timing, wrong timing, stalemate, perfect timing, and waiting. What is divine timing to you? When you open up your eyes and see what greatness is on the other side of that. Right. I like it. Player. Player comes in the front for some of you guys out there when it comes to a situation. We're going to pull some more cards on that. Okay, we almost at 20 minutes. One moment, Priya. Let me get through the reading. I gotcha. I told you I didn't forget about you, but I gotta do what I was called to do first, and then we can get into the Q&As of things. See what it is. What's the player? Extreme, excess, lack of balance, and confusion. Okay, guys, be careful of the player in your life, the one that is charming, manipulative, karmic at best, and being tested. Someone is going to test you, mind, body, and spirit. That could be in any aspect of your life at this time. It could be someone at work. It could be someone in your family. It could be the stranger, the neighbor, the person at the grocery store, whatever it is. It is temperance in reverse. So that's a give and take within life, a duality and a balance. So right now you are being called to be very balanced in how you look at things within your life, how you perceive things, how you see them, and how they come back to you one way or another. Remember the snake that you ghosted in the past. These type of people and energy shows up in different people in your life. sure of it. Like they'll show up in anybody in your life to see if you learn your lesson at that time, right? So very much be careful about that. All right, guys, that was my messages for this reading. Priya, come right back in. I'm gonna end this live, and I'm gonna come back in for a little. We can do a little Q&A, guys. I want to thank you guys for being here, subscribing, liking the video. I am Dre Eden. This was a randomly random collective read. I'm Dre Eden. This was Instinctual Tarot, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Blessings.